Hello Madridistas, and thanks for joining us on today's interesting episode as we talk you through some very important updates at Real Madrid. Kickstarting on today's agenda, Real Madrid are worried after refereeing decisions after the 1-1 draw versus Sevilla. We are going to be talking about that on today's interesting episode. And shortly after that, we will turn our attention elsewhere as Newcastle United are set to offload 17 million rated Real Madrid star Dani Ceballos in order to fill the huge void left behind by Sandro Tonali. We are also going to be talking about that on today's interesting episode. But before we dive deep into today's agenda, please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Follow us so you do not miss on our next update. Real Madrid salvaged a point from their recent outing against Sevilla, and if a report from Marca is to be believed, the recurring issue regarding the referee has started to worry the Los Blancos more and more every day. In fact, there is a growing sense of belief that at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium, a team from the Spanish capital was not allowed to play by the officials. Perfect teamwork there pointed out within the team. We have never experienced anything like this. This is what Real Madrid said us after the game against Sevilla. Through Madrid's away game against Sevilla, the referee Ricardo de Burgos Baguantes made several questionable decisions that united all segments of Real Madrid fan base. The uproar extended to the locker room, where team leaders didn't hold back their opinions either. Ancelotti, in the post-match press conference, spoke volumes through his silence regarding the referee's performances. He chose not to offer an evaluation of the referee's work to avoid potential repercussions. The referee did well, a good game. He stopped the counter-attack to preserve the health of a player. I think he had a good game, said the manager. For what it is worth, controversies mirrored the game, igniting tempers among Real Madrid players who evidently disagree with several of the referee's decisions. The team had 2 goals disallowed, and a crucial penalty appeal for Vinicius Jr. was dismissed as well. In the first half, there was a significant incident involving Jesus Navas potentially fouling Vinicius Jr., which many thought to be a clear penalty. Additionally, Jude Bellingham had a goal disallowed as the referee stopped play to attend to the injured Lucas Ocampos. Another goal, this time by Federico Valverde, was also denied. These continuous decisions have sparked considerable frustrations within the Real Madrid fans base and among the team members. Real Madrid is growing increasingly convinced that they must exceed the effort of other teams to secure victories owing to the referee's crisis. The issue of refereeing is becoming a growing concern at Real Madrid. The focus has shifted away from discussing success or failures, with an increasing perception of campaigns aimed at making everything Real Madrid does more challenging. Having concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Newcastle United look up to £17 million Real Madrid man to fill the void said to be left by Sandro Tonali. Newcastle United are set to learn the fate of Sandro Tonali early this week and will more than likely need to start thinking of a replacement. Sandro Tonali faces anything up to a 4-year ban after admitting of betting on AC Milan games when contracted to the Rossoneri. Therefore, Newcastle will need to start thinking about who can fill in for their £55 million signing while he is unable to play. Manchester City midfielder Calvin Phillips seems to be the media favourite for the position. The England regular has barely featured at all since his £42 million switch from Leeds United to the Premier League champions, and has been told by Gareth Southgate that he needs to be playing for his club in order to continue being selected for England. Although why that's sudden important to him is anyone's guess. Newcastle were interested in Philip before Pep Guardiola scooped him up, and as such are consistently linked with an interest in the 27 years old. Now though, reports from Italy have suggested that Newcastle and Juventus, who have two banned players to replace, are monitoring the situation of Real Madrid Dani Ceballos. Ceballos spent 2 years on loan at Arsenal before returning to Real Madrid and signing the new deal until 2027, but he's managed just 78 minutes in 4 games this season, and according to Team Talk, it is believed that offers around 20 million euros will be listed by the Spanish giants. Team Talk also credit Aston Villa with an interest in the 27 years old. Ceballos was decent for Arsenal, occasionally popping up with some feet of magic, but for me, having Philip's feet, the ball build better and should be able to be picked up on loan. Although Manchester City may be cagey about loaning to a direct rival. So having said that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time, and Hala Madrid to us all.